And Samuel took a stone and set it between Mizpah and Shen. And he called the name of the stone Ebenezer, saying, "Hitherto hath the Lord helped us." But we made it. Hitherto, because the Lord helped us. Today is the last Sunday of this year. And there were many who started out the year just like we did. All had plans to finish. But some of them didn't make it this far. But here we are. You made it. You made it to this point. You made it hitherto. Now the word hitherto is not a word that we use in our everyday conversation. The word hitherto means up to now. Hitherto means up to this point. Hitherto means till now. Hitherto means this far. You made it up to now. You made it this far. You made it hitherto. Now keep in mind, 2015 was a deadly year. There were 589,000 people died from cancer. In 2015, there were 205,694 medical errors. I mean, folk went into the hospital for one thing, and they didn't walk out. And it wasn't because of what brought them into the hospital. But for some reason or another, when the doctor put them to sleep, they didn't wake up. That's why we always pray when somebody gets put to sleep, God, wake them up. Young people, there were 5,835 deaths this year for driving and texting at the same time. There were 123,302 accidents on the interstates throughout this country in 2015. In Tennessee, our state, where we drive, there were 920 deaths on the streets of Tennessee. Some of you were in accidents last year. Some of you were almost in an accident last year. But let me tell you, the reason you didn't get into an accident last year is not because of your good driving, but you made it hitherto because the Lord helped you. And everybody who's been in a car sometime during this year ought to stop right now and tell God thank you. You remember a young man named Dylan Roof went into a church in South Carolina and killed 9 people while they were having a Bible study? Have you forgotten that in May, 2,500 people died in India because of the heat? Did you know at the end of November, there had been 353 mass shootings in the United States? They call it a mass shooting anytime there are 4 or more people shot. But of those 353 mass shootings, 488 people were killed. And just 2 days before Christmas, 14 tornadoes hit Mississippi, killing 10 people in Mississippi and a total of 18 in a tri-state area. And you all know about the 7-year-old boy who was killed just 45 miles down the road, 2 days before Christmas. And why do you think you made it? And all those other folk didn't make it. It was not because you were lucky. It wasn't because you were in the right place at the right time. It wasn't because you were more careful than those other people. But you made it up to now. You made it this far. You made it up to this point in life. You made it hitherto because the Lord helped you. Yes, 2015 was a difficult year. 2015 was a stressful year. Seemed like it was one financial problem after another. As soon as you got one thing fixed, something else broke down. Just when you thought you were about to make ends meet, the ends got further apart. Seemed like there was more sickness in 2015. Seems like more people were diagnosed with cancer in 2015. Seemed like the problems were bigger this year. Money was tighter this year. Sometimes seemed like you thought you were going to lose your mind. But your presence here today is a testimony to the fact that you made it this far. You made it up to this point. You made it to the last month, the last week, the last Sunday of 2015. You made it hitherto because the Lord helped you. Is there anybody here today that know if it had not been for the Lord on your side, if the Lord hadn't protected you, if the